We live in a world that praises being busy, you know? Many people believe that juggling multiple tasks at once is a sign of high productivity. This is the great myth of multitasking. It is a skill often listed on resumes. It is celebrated in fast-paced work environments. The idea is simple. By doing more things at the same time, we can get more done in less time. We answer emails during a video call. We scroll through social media while watching a presentation. We try to write a report while listening to a podcast. This constant activity feels like progress. It gives us a sense of accomplishment, as if we are maximizing every second of our day and staying ahead of our demanding schedules. This belief, however, is built on a misunderstanding of how our brains actually work. The modern world bombards us with information and demands. Notifications, messages, competing priorities. In response, we have adopted multitasking as a survival strategy. We think it helps us manage the constant flow of information. People who can seemingly handle many things at once are often seen as more capable or more efficient. This perception puts pressure on everyone to do the same. We start to believe that if we are not multitasking, we are not working hard enough. This cultural expectation reinforces the myth, making it difficult to question its value. The problem is that our brains are not designed for this kind of parallel processing. When we think we are multitasking, we are actually doing something else. We are rapidly switching our focus from one task to another. This is not a seamless or efficient process. Each time we switch, our brain pays a small penalty. This is called a switching cost. It takes time and mental energy to disengage from one task and re-engage with another. These small costs add up quickly. Over the course of a day, this constant switching can lead to a significant drop in our overall effectiveness, leaving us feeling tired and less accomplished than we had hoped. In this exploration, we will follow a clear structure to understand this topic. First, we will examine the myth. We have just introduced this common belief that multitasking is a valuable skill. Next, we will look at the proof. We will dive into the scientific evidence that shows why multitasking is often counterproductive. Cognitive limitations, performance impact, attention. Finally, we will outline the fix. We will discuss practical, actionable strategies you can use to replace multitasking with a more effective approach. This structure will guide us from understanding the problem to implementing a powerful solution for better work and a clearer mind. To truly understand why multitasking fails us, we need to look at our cognitive limits. The human brain has an amazing capacity for deep, focused work. However, its ability to pay attention is finite. It is fundamentally a single-tasking machine. When we try to force it to do two or more cognitively demanding things at once, we create a bottleneck. This is where the switching cost becomes a major issue. We will examine how this mental gear shifting not only slows us down, but also dramatically increases the likelihood of making mistakes. It slows us down. It dramatically increases mistakes. Simple errors in an email, a miscalculation in a spreadsheet, a divided mind trying to be in two places at once. The impact of multitasking extends far beyond just slowing us down. The evidence is clear. Studies have shown that heavy multitasking can reduce productivity by as much as 40%. This is a staggering number. If you spend a full day multitasking, you may be losing more than 3 hours of productive time. The tasks that suffer the most are those that require deep thought, problem-solving, strategic planning, creative work. These activities demand sustained, unbroken concentration. When your attention is fragmented, your ability to think deeply and creatively is severely compromised. That leads to shallow insights and subpar results. Our ability to learn and remember information is also at stake. Focused attention is the gateway to memory. When you give a task your full concentration, your brain is better able to process the information and encode it into your long-term memory. But when you are multitasking, your attention is split. You might be listening to a lecture while checking your messages. As a result, you'll likely struggle to recall the key points later. Research shows frequent multitaskers find it harder to filter out irrelevant information. Their brains train to pay attention to everything, making it difficult to focus on what truly matters. Throughout this journey, We will explore these concepts in detail. We'll look at contextual factors. Not all tasks are equal. Some simple, routine activities can be paired without much harm. We'll also cover neuroscientific findings showing how chronic multitasking can change brain structure and function. By understanding the myth and the proof behind multitasking's pitfalls, we'll be ready to embrace the fix. A shift toward deliberate, focused work that reclaims productivity and enhances cognitive performance and well-being. Having established the problem, we now turn to the solution. The fix for the multitasking trap is not a single secret, but a toolkit of simple, powerful strategies for deep, focused work. Time blocking is the first and most foundational technique. Schedule your day in advance with specific task blocks. Instead of reacting, you decide what to work on and when. Example, a 90-minute block for write project report, then a 30-minute block for check and reply to emails. Create single task focus windows. During a focus block, work only on that task. Eliminate interruptions. That leads to notification control, a non-negotiable step. Turn off notifications on computer and phone. Put your phone in another room or in a drawer. Close unnecessary browser tabs. Build a digital fortress around your attention. Establish rituals to enter deep work. Clear your desk. Put on noise-canceling headphones and play focused music. Or take a short walk before you begin. Embrace deliberate breaks. Schedule short, restorative breaks between focus blocks. Do not scroll social media on breaks. Instead, stand up, stretch, look out a window, or get a glass of water. Implement task batching. Group similar, low-effort tasks and do them together. Process your inbox once or twice a day. Do all your printing at once. Combine these 6 strategies and replace multitasking with focused, productive routines. Adopting these focused work habits is a process. It requires a conscious and deliberate shift away from the cultural default of busyness. The first step on this roadmap is to simply start small. Do not try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin by identifying your single most important task for the next day. Schedule a 60-minute uninterrupted focus session to work on it. Turn off your notifications. Close your email. Give that one task your complete attention. Experience what it feels like to work deeply, even for a short period. This small win will build the momentum and motivation you need to continue. From there, you can gradually expand the practice. Lengthen your focus sessions to 90 minutes, which is often a sweet spot for sustained concentration. Start time blocking your entire day, creating a clear plan for your attention. Be realistic and build in buffer time for unexpected events. The goal is not to create a rigid, fragile schedule, but a flexible yet intentional guide for your day. As you practice, you will get better at estimating how long tasks take and at defending your focus blocks from interruption. It is a skill that, like any other, improves with consistent effort and repetition. The rewards of this journey extend far beyond just getting more done. By reclaiming your attention from the constant chatter of the digital world, you will find that the quality of your work improves dramatically. Your insights will be deeper, your solutions more creative, and your output more valuable. This leads not only to better professional outcomes, but also to a greater sense of pride and craftsmanship in what you do. You will end your workday feeling a sense of satisfying accomplishment, not the frazzled exhaustion that comes from a day of fragmented attention and constant reactivity. Ultimately, the shift from multitasking to single tasking is about more than just productivity. It is about improving your overall well-being. A focused mind is a calmer mind. By reducing the cognitive overload and background stress caused by multitasking, you create more mental space for what truly matters. You will find you are more present in your conversations, better able to enjoy your leisure time, and more in control of your own cognitive life. The path to a 40% boost in productivity is also the path to a clearer, calmer, and more meaningful existence. The time to begin is now.